Joined now by Brendon from Panic at the Disco. Welcome back to New Zealand.
What's up? Thank you very much.
We are so excited to have you here. We went down last night to Victor Arena, which is where you're playing tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And there are fans camping out there.
Oh, my goodness.
Is this like a normal thing for you?
It happens quite often, and it's still shocking every time. Like, we show up to the venue, and it's just, I don't know, it's amazing. It blows my mind that they'll wait that long. It just means the world. It's flattering, but then also I kind of feel like an old Jewish mother, and I'm like, I want to feed them. I'm like, you guys need to stay warm. And, you know, you take care of yourselves, drink water.
Well, when we were down there, some girls didn't even have a tent. They just had they were in shorts and a t-shirt, and they're like, nah, we'll be right overnight. I was like, you do realize the temperature drops at nighttime.
It's pretty chilly. It got pretty chilly last night.
Because it's part of the arena that is like under a roof, but they were just sitting out in the concrete, just like, no, we're good. I was like, do you guys have any shelter or blankets?
There
or
are
anything?
few things more badass than that. That is pretty cool. That's very, very cool.
That is awesome. So you've been nominated for Best Rock Album at the Grammys this year.
Yeah.
How did you find out about that nomination?
So I didn't know until like later that day. I got, or that morning, sorry. I woke up at like 5 a.m. to my phone going off, and my manager, who's in New York at 3 hours ahead of me, calls, and he knows what time it is. I'm like, what are you doing, man? Don't call me this early. So I just, ignore. I just turn it off. I fall back asleep. Around like 8 a.m., I wake back up, and I just have a gaggle of emails. And all it's just call me right now. I was like, okay. So then called him back, and he's like, dude, this is the news. We have a Grammy nomination. And I just lost it. I was like, I don't believe it. So I had to go online and check for myself, and then went out and had some sushi, had some drinks, celebrated a little bit. It's pretty much just a full day of partying.
At the start, you would have been like, guys, you're so needy. Let me have my space, okay?
Jeez, so many emails.
And then you're like, okay, I got this. I need to go have my sushi.
Yeah.
So we've already heard that Justin Bieber's not going to be attending the Grammys.
Right.
What is your view on this? And like when people don't attend when they've been nominated for such massive awards?
I don't care either way. I mean, I don't care who goes. I'm going.
As long as you're there.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter to me.
Is ready.
I say, I don't think Drake's going. Justin Bieber's not. I saw that headline, but I don't know who else is going. If there's enough people going, it might be better. Not going, it might be better just to have less people there because it's so hectic and crazy.
Do you get is there anyone that you'd just love to see at the Grammys? Like, do you get gutted when you hear some people aren't attending? You're like, damn it, I just want to meet him that one time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure. I can't think of any. I mean, I would like to meet Drake. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
He's not going though. So, anybody to meet the guys in Weezer again, Blink-182. I've never met the guys in KG Elephant, but I heard they're really nice. So I'd like to meet them. Shout out to Cage.
I love that. You recorded parts of your previous album naked.
Yeah.
Do you think it affected the sound of the album at all?
There's a lot of slapping. Of course it did. Of course it did. No,
I think that's amazing.
No, it wasn't like a conscious effort. It was, I have a studio at my house, so I would wake up, get my coffee, and go in the studio sometimes naked if, the moment hits you right. I'm just naked around my house most of the time, so I happen to be naked while recording.
Is your house
totally
quite
think that's normal.
private? Like lots of
It's very private.
trees around?
Yeah. I've got a wall, so I'm outside in my yard, just naked neighbors looking at me. Yeah. No one can see in, so
like
it's okay.
a public walkway across the front of my house, and there's been times where I've been like, oh man, my boxes are like on the line, and I'll run out and there'll be people walking past, and I'm like, oh, hide yourself. So awkward.
To be fair
I love
though, this is going to put a terrible image in some people's heads, but when I was back at high school, I used to study naked.
Really?
And it was because you feel so free.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's
Help your thought process. Yeah.
Weird and nervous. About
Maybe there
this,
is something to it then. This is the first time I'm here and not the only one. So this is kind of cool. I like this. Nude. Everybody go nude.
Go nude. So your previous writing experience has always been with a group of people. Like it's always been in sort of a band influence. Mm-hmm. Now it's by yourself. Is it easier? Is it harder? Is it like harder to bounce ideas and kind of make it like a creative space? Or is it easier?
No, it starts off the same. Like I would always write on my own and then bring something to the band. So I would always start an idea the same way as I do now. Now I've just got to finish the idea by myself. So it helps sometimes, but I do have friends that I use. My friend Jake Sinclair, who helped produce Death of a Bachelor, is awesome. And, excuse me. And he is just great because he's totally honest. He's not a yes man. So when I ask him something, he'll tell me, yeah, that's terrible, or that's really good, or, what are you doing?
So the ideal friend.
Yes. Yeah. Perfect. Honest. Just honest. Yeah.
Which kind of artists are you listening to at the moment? Like, who would be some of your top played artists on your phone?
Oh man, Kehlani. That album is unreal right now. I'm losing it. Sweet Sexy Savage. It's so good.
I haven't actually listened to it yet.
Oh, it's great. She had a few songs out like maybe 3 months ago, and I heard Distraction. That video is the sexiest thing I've ever seen in my life. But the song is really good, and then she just dropped it album like a week ago, like 18 songs. It's really good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'll check it out. We'll
And
see how-
obviously, Kaylani, you said that you like her. Would you ever want to collaborate with her? Is there anyone that you want to do a collaboration with?
Sure. I mean, I would love to. I love collaboration for sure because especially with a totally different genre, it's nice to, I don't know, kind of spread yourself a little thinner in terms of what you're capable of and see what other people can do. I love that.
Well, because that's kind of like what the Chainsmokers do, really.
Yeah.
Like DJs, well, he's a singer, obviously, but like they started off where they were the DJs and then they got like Halsey and stuff on. So it's kind of, I think that's real cool. Also,
cool
Halsey tweeted you.
Yeah.
Well, you were kind of like, damn it, I've been caught out. What am I supposed to say?
Well, like I've known Halsey for a minute now and she called me out. So I was like, now I have to respond because I saw it like right before. I was like, when someone you know and people know calls you out, like you have to answer. So I saw that and I don't think people liked my answer because it was about, a goddamn door, the goddamn door. And I said, it doesn't matter either way. And people were like, no, that's not a real answer, you jerk.
Totally stressed me out too. I was like,
I'm just going to say the. Let's just say the.
Okay.
And if you mix in, sprinkle in an in there, it doesn't matter.
Well, we're going to be all eyes and all ears tonight trying to figure out, is it or is it
what's
the?
he going to say? I reckon you just change it to be like, you'll
That.
be like, that's goddamn door.
This goddamn door, yeah.
That is going to
Let's
be
do
so
that,
good.
yeah.
We actually talked to a couple of your fans outside the venue last night, and we got a little, a few recordings to play you. So
Sweet.
these guys had a tent set up.
Okay.
Hi Brendon, currently in a tent waiting 36 hours. I've been a fan for about 9 years, so it's been a long time coming, but this is the first time I'm seeing y'all, so hope you enjoy this country. Hopefully you come back a bit quicker next time. So yeah.
Speaking
That
of
was
that,
great.
do you have time to like explore it all while you're here?
Sometimes. We got in pretty, not late last night, but like around 6 p.m. and then we went out for dinner. That was pretty much it. That was our
Sweet.
night. We had drinks. But it was beautiful. I mean, we walked around, we walked down to the water, we just had a really nice time. Nice, quiet night.
So many people are not happy that you haven't come back sooner. That's
I
like what
know.
everyone has said to
No,
us. We're like,
I'm
get him
mad
to come
too.
back sooner.
I've told fans, like every time I've seen my booking agent, I'm like, what's wrong with you? Why aren't we going to these places? He's like, well, it's supply and demand. I was like, well, I'm getting the demand on Twitter. They're tweeting me, sir. So it's like,
We met the girl who started the hashtag to bring you to New Zealand this time.
oh, really?
yesterday. Yeah.
Nice.
So,
so she
Thank you
was
for
like,
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was stoked about it as
Oh,
well. She
man,
was
I'm
like,
so
I'm the reason he's here.
She gets full credit. Full credit.
yeah. Apparently you're going to meet her a little later this afternoon or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, I hope so.
potentially.
I hope so.
That'd be cool. Christina has a little question for
Hi,
you.
I'm Christina. How do you stay so energetic on stage? Like, that is mental.
Yeah, true.
Like Freddie Mercury level. That's a good compliment for you. You're amazing. We think you're the best, and I hope you enjoy New Zealand.
Oh, nice. That was nice. Christina, that was her name?
Yeah.
Thank you, Christina. How do I stay energetic? I've always been that way. I've always been like a very anxious kid. When I was in school, my teacher used to tell my mom like all the time, you need to stop giving him sugar. You need to stop doing this stuff. I didn't really eat sugar as a kid. I was just very hyperactive. So they thought I was like on drugs or something. And
Reminds me of you, Cam.
you get the same thing?
I'm
Isn't
at
it
concerts,
terrible?
and everyone is like, dude, you are so drunk, go have water. And I'm like, I haven't had one drink.
I'm sober.
This is just me.
Yeah, they always think that I'm like, I get that tweeted at me all the time. They're like, he's either drunk or really high right now. I'm like, you could be right, but I don't know if that affects the hyperactivity. I don't know. I'm crazy. I'm just crazy on my own. Yeah.
Stacey
I feel you.
has another question for you.
Hey, it's Stacey. After this, I've been lining up for like 30 hours, and I was just wondering, what's your first album you bought?
Oh, but thank you, Stacey. First album I bought. First album I stole from my sister was Weezer's Blue Album. First album I bought was from this thing called Columbia House, and you would like, pay 99 cents for 10 CDs. You get like a deal.
That's awesome.
After you bought one, yeah, you would buy one CD and they'd give you like a deal, but then you'd have to buy a membership. So it was like a free subscription for like a month or so. So I got Bush 16 Stone. That was the first one. It had like everything Zen and, I don't want to come back down from this cloud. All that stuff. It was
Oh,
good stuff.
cool.
Yeah.
That's wicked.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what that is, but
Oh,
I
no,
like
Bush.
it.
Bush is awesome. Gavin Rossdale, baby.
That's wicked.
And we'll do one more. We've got one more fan question from outside of Victor Arena. These guys will still probably be there right up until tonight.
I'm here for 36 and a half hours when you play. So excited to see you. But I'm just wondering, what was the first concert you went to? Thanks.
Oh, wow. First concert. That's a long time to be waiting. I hope you guys are drinking water. Okay, anyways, done with the Jewish mother.
We're going to take them some pizza later.
Okay,
so
good.
don't stress,
Okay,
don't
okay.
stress.
Yeah, I need my babies to be fed. Let's see. Wait, I'm sorry. What was the question?
First concert.
My first concert. So my first show ever was a hardcore show. of a band called Curl Up and Die, and I was 14. I snuck out of the house. My friend Eric had his sweet little piece of crap Saturn car, and we drove all the way to Henderson, which is like 45 minutes from where we lived, and we went to this place called The Castle, and Curl Up and Die was playing, and I just thought the band name was so funny. I was like, Curl Up and Die, that's a really good hardcore band name. And I just remember seeing friends of friends punch each other in the face and then smile and be like, yeah, this is awesome. I was like, I want to be a part of this, whatever this is my new world. I love it. So that was my first show, my first concert. My sister, I used to help basically like raise my nephew and niece for a little bit while she was doing school. She was in school for psychology. So to pay me back, she won tickets on the radio for a Creed concert.
Oh, cool.
So I saw Creed. And I laugh every time I tell people that because it's so funny.
I think the Curl Up and Die one's funny.
Oh, no, the Curl Up and Die's good. I mean, they're ridiculous. If they hear this ever, I love you guys.
Awesome, Brendon. Thank you so much for coming in.
Absolutely.
We're
Thank you,
looking
guys.
forward to the show tonight.
Thank you so much, guys.